Welcome back. We now have a Tiger Woods update for you. As Tiger Woods continues to recover from the single car accident that required emergency surgery for multiple leg injuries, and numerous doctors have come out and spoken on how these injuries will affect his ability to return to the PGA Tour. And if they had a magic 8 ball, it would say outlook does not look good. Look that one up, youngsters. Woods, who thankfully wasn't injured worse than he was, which was still pretty bad, recently moved to hospitals, and certainly has a long road ahead of him. But with the extent of these recent injuries and the fact he has already had multiple back and leg surgeries in the past, a return to competitive golf may not be in the cards. Woods is at Cedar-Sinai Medical Center, continuing to receive orthopedic care and continuous recovery. Continuous recovery. So he is in the recovering process. I'll keep you updated on this story. I will keep you updated on Tiger Woods, but we're not sure yet if he will return to the PGA Tour. So stay tuned for updates. Now I'll get to the NBA All-Star Game in just a moment. But right now, it is time to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. Which player hit a clutch three-pointer to send Game 6 of the NBA Finals into overtime? And if you said Ray Allen, you are correct. In a career defined by setting NBA records in three-pointers, made the biggest shot of Ray Allen's career near the end of it in 2013, when the Heat staved off elimination and ultimately won the championship, thanks in a large part to Allen's clutch shot in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. I'll have another trivia question on my next podcast, so stay tuned for that. Well, the NBA All-Star Game was this past Sunday. The West beat the East. Team LeBron beat Team Durant 170-150 Sunday night at Phillips Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Giannis Antetokounmpo was named Kobe Bryant All-Star Game MVP, led all scorers with 35 points, scoring them while setting the record of efficiency at 16 of 16. Lillard finished with 32 in 20 minutes off the bench, as 6 Team LeBron members finished in double figures. Team Durant scored 150 points, led by 26 from Bradley Beal, as 7 players finished in double figures on Team Durant. Team LeBron was up by 40-39 at the end of the first quarter, and at the end of the second quarter, Team LeBron led 100-80 by 20 points at halftime, and had a 21-2 run. Third quarter, Team LeBron led 146-125. A Donovan Mitchell buzzer beater caps off the third quarter. Fourth quarter, Team Durant showed plenty of fight in the fourth, including a 9-0 run, but they could not stop Team LeBron as they went on to win by the final of 170-150. So that was indeed a fun game, and I had the Cavs were back in action tonight as they played the New Orleans Pelicans, and the Cavs were up 100 to 60 right now in the fourth, and there was 7:57 left to go. Hopefully the Cavs will come away with the win. And they had not led through 3 quarters, and they pulled away in the fourth quarter. And and they started it on Fox Sports Ohio, and they I think will be playing tomorrow or on Sunday. I will let you know on my next podcast. Moving on to the Indians, the other day the Tribe beat the Texas Rangers, and it was on Tuesday, I believe, in Cactus League play, 9-2 at Surprise Stadium in Surprise, Arizona. Aaron Savale was on the hill for the Tribe. Savale went 3 innings, giving up 2 hits, 1 earned run, and struck out 1 batter. Then the bullpen took over and just did a fantastic job and held the Rangers to just 2 runs. The Tribe players hit home runs, and they today Bobby Bradley and Danielle Johnson and Will Benson and Tyler Freeman added home runs in the ninth, and the early innings Bobby Bradley and Danielle Johnson hit home runs, and in Cleveland, and as Cleveland's offense racked up 14 hits. The next game the Tribe played was on Thursday, which was yesterday, and they lost to the actually that was Wednesday. Excuse me. They lost to the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim 4-2 today on Wednesday at Goodyear Ballpark in Goodyear, Arizona. Cal Quantrill was on the hill for the Tribe in that game. Quantrill went 3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 beans at bat, and struck out 1 batter. Then the bullpen stepped in, and things just did not get any better for the Tribe bullpen. Tristan McKenzie, who came in relief after Quantrill, said he definitely felt comfortable with his command in that game. The first 2, he was still working through some things. McKenzie knows there's definitely still some stuff I need to work on, and manager Terry Francona agreed. And I believe the Tribe beat they played the Padres yesterday, and I do think that they did win. Oh no, they lost to the Padres yesterday. I believe they did not win, but I will have to check it and I will let you know. But I think they did win. And that was a 3:10, and that was in Peoria, Arizona, at Peoria Sports Complex. And so, and that was a 3:10 game. And I do believe they lost to the Dodgers today, 9-2, and just things did not go the Tribe's way. They did not look good in this one, and they will be playing tomorrow, and they will be playing tomorrow, I believe. And I'm gonna check that, and I'm gonna just I know you're. Let me go and check, and I will just come right back. I'm going to just check it that they are going to be playing tomorrow. And I believe they did lose to the Padres 5-4. They'll be playing the Giants tomorrow in they did lose to the Padres 5-4, and then they lost today to the Cardinals, the Dodgers 9-2. Sorry for that delay. And they will be playing tomorrow. They'll be playing the San Francisco Giants tomorrow at Scottsdale Stadium in Scottsdale, Arizona. And the first pitch is at 3:10 on the radio home of the Tribe, WCAM 1100. Moving on, the Cleveland State Vikings will be going back to the NCAA tournament as they defeated the Oakland Golden Grizzlies 80-69 with the Horizon to win the Horizon Conference tournament. Excuse me. This is CSU's third NCAA bid ever. Others were in 86 and 2000. The Ohio and this will be and this is BCSU's third bid ever, and 2009. So the others were in 1986 and 2009. Excuse me. We do not know who CSU's opponent will be yet, but we will find out tomorrow. Before we find out, because it's going to be on Sunday. The Ohio State Buckeyes beat Purdue today to advance in the tournament, and it was 89-78. So I think they did beat Minnesota, I believe, and yeah, they did win that because they did. So they're going to advance again to the Big Ten semifinal, and they will play tomorrow against Michigan, the Wolverines. That'll be a 2 o'clock start on, I think it's Big Ten TV. Check me if I'm wrong. Finally today, we have a couple of tributes. First, veteran Cleveland Cavaliers broadcaster and franchise legend Joe T died yesterday afternoon at the age of 83. His daughter confirmed it yesterday afternoon at the time of his death, and it was on Wednesday afternoon, excuse me. But his voice still booms. That became clear in hours after his death as fans and media members and other Cavaliers players, past and present, shared their fondest memories and said goodbye. The Cavaliers mourn the passing of one of our beloved founding fathers and original longtime voice of the franchise, Joe Tate. The team wrote in a statement, from the team's inception in 1970 through the next 4 decades, the Basketball Hall of Famer informed and entertained and inspired generations of Cavs fans, painting a picture of the game with an unmatched mix of passion, precision, and humor. A dedicated husband, father, generous with his talent and spirit, Joe received every major sports broadcasting award there is over the course of his career in Northeast Ohio. And like some of the most legendary Cavaliers he chronicled, Joe joined them with his own banner hanging in the rafters of Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. A friend and a mentor to many over the years, Joe Tate wasn't just a member of the Cavaliers family, he was part of the Cavs story like no one else, and his voice and unique, candid perspective and reverberates throughout the team's history. He will be dearly missed. Tate became known for some of his signature calls. It's basketball time. Wham with the right hand. To the line, to the lane. Craig Ehlo, who spent the majority of his career with the Cavs and the subject of one of Tate's most famous moments, reflected on Tate's career and on social media, sharing his first tweet in 5 months. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. And he was the voice of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Joe Tate, Ehlo wrote. Ehlo wrote, and it was Joe Tate, the best radio broadcaster and most loyal to the Cavaliers. The man they call Eggs will have an omelet tonight in your honor. You've done good, Joe. Enjoy your eternal rest. And I'll be back to finish in a moment.